Hello, everybody. Darrell, Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. And today, I'm going to talk to you about the Jordan Love era in Green Bay. Yes, it's still early. It has not quite truly started. Yes, he's obviously the man leading up into camp and everything. He's going to be starting. It's his time to shine. You know, we've been waiting for this moment for a long time to see when and where we would see Jordan Love become the man in Green Bay, and that time is now. With that being said, do you wonder how good, we all wonder how good Jordan Love will be in that Green Bay uniform. Now, we've seen glimpses. We've seen some glimpses of some plays, and you're like, man, the guy's kind of got it, but he hasn't quite putting it together yet. The first time he had a chance to start, not any dead play or any downtime or garbage time, but the first time we got a chance to see him play was when they played against Kansas City back in 2021. And he started. He went 19 for 34 for 190 yards with a touchdown and an interception. If you go back and look at that game, the accuracy problems were a little tough to watch for any Packers fan out there. It was late in the game where he started to get a little momentum. That last drive where they actually scored the touchdown, but they still end up coming up short 13-7. But you watch that drive and you say, okay, a little something here. Hit Devontae, then he ended up hitting Valdez-Scantling, then he hit Lazard. Lazard goes in the end zone for that touchdown. And you say, okay, maybe a little something. Then we saw him at the end of the season against Detroit. He went 10 for 17 for 134. The one not so hot, but he did have a big play for a touchdown in that game with a touchdown and 2 picks. Still, it was like, all right, what are we seeing here from Jordan Love? But it really wasn't until he had to come in for Aaron Rodgers. They were down 34, I believe 34-20 at the time. And I could be wrong on that. I do apologize if I am. But they were down 34-20 at that time. And we saw the drive where he came on the field and it just looked different. The confidence level in those 2 games in 2021, you were like, man, it's a little shaky. But even though he was only in there for a little period of time there in that Philadelphia game earlier this year, and you got to remember Philadelphia was riding high at that time. He came in, he went 6 for 9, 113 yards, and he had that touchdown, that 63-yard touchdown to Christian Watson. And we seen, and you see that little glimpse of, man, could this be something special? The confidence level was the biggest thing that I saw in that game. So the Jordan Love era, it's about to go down in Green Bay. The question is, how do you feel that it will be? Do you think it'll be a good era? I personally don't want to put too much pressure on the young man right off the bat, so we will see. But my biggest concern right now is the backup quarterback position with Green Bay. They drafted Sean Clifford, from Penn State, young man. For me, with Jordan Love being back there, I need a veteran presence back there to kind of go with him. That's the thing that kind of makes me a little eerie right now, is not having that backup, that veteran backup presence. And there's a couple names out there. You got your Carson Wentz's, you got Matt Ryan, who's technically going in the booth, but I don't know if, they would be able to sway him out of there. And then there's a name that is very interesting to me, but what could make sense. And that's Bryce Perkins. And he's not a big name, former UVA quarterback, but he was in that Rams system, which, that's where LaFleur came from with Sean McVay. And he, played some backup quarterback for that team. And, why not bring a guy in that kind of knows the system? But hey, that's all I'm saying on that one. The Jordan Love era, ladies and gentlemen, beginning soon in Green Bay. I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network.